Hello everyone, welcome to Intelle Learn. So let's start with the topic which is nothing but input and output functions in C programming. So let's turn on the Turbo C compiler. We will search for Turbo C compiler which you have already installed. If you haven't installed it, please make sure to download the Turbo C compiler which is already in my previous video. So let's start with the topic. So in the previous topic we learned about what are the data types and its different types in C programming. So today we are going to do a practical session on it. So let's start with the part. Okay, so first one is hash include stdio.h. So stdio.h stands for, what does it stands for? stdio.h stands for standard input output dot header file. So name of the file is standard input output dot header file. So basically this header file is included with two functions, which is printf function and scanf function. Hash include is the keyword which we have used to take the header files in the given program so we can use it efficiently. Second one is hash include conio.h. So conio stands for console input output dot header file. So what do you mean by console? So console is basically nothing but a output screen on which we are going to display the program code. So name of the file is name of the header file is console input output dot header file. So this file is also included with the help of hash include preprocessor. So right now we are declaring a function which is void main function. So this is the void main function. Void main function is the main function used in C programming. It is used to display the body. It is used to execute the code which are inside the body of the main function. So right now we are going to start with the practical part. So first one is nothing but we are going to declare a variable. So syntax of a variable is data type variable name followed by a semicolon. So let's take an example. So int number one semicolon. So int is nothing but the data type. Int stands for integer. It means that it will only take integer values. Integer value in a sense, it will take whole numbers rather than decimal numbers. Second one is variable name. So name of the variable is number one. So in variable we are going to store the values. So number one is the variable which is of data type integer. It means that number one variable is going to store which type of data, integer type of data. So first one variable is declared. After variable is declared, we are going to use a new function which is nothing but a clear screen function. So what is the name of the function? Name of the function is clear screen function. So what is the use of the clear screen function? Clear screen function is basically used to clear the output screen. It means that let's say you have executed the code for multiple times, so the output will be there on the output screen. So for that what we are using is clear screen function. So basically let's say when you execute the program again, the previous output will be erased with the help of the clear screen function. So clear screen function is basically used after the variable declaration, so don't forget about it. So next one is, right now what we have to do, we have to display the output on the screen. So to display the output on the screen, we use the output function in C programming. So what is the name of the output function? So name of the output function is printf function. Printf function is the output function used in C programming. It is used to display the output on the screen. So what is the syntax of the printf function? So syntax is nothing but print f open parenthesis open double quotations. Inside this you can write what you want to display on the screen. So let's say I have to write hello C programming. So hello C programming, I have to display this on the screen. So I have double quotation, I have closed the quotations, closed the parenthesis and followed by the semicolon. So this is the syntax of printf function along with the example. So what is the printf function? Printf function is the output function in C programming. So what is the use of the output function? It is used to display the output on the screen. Okay, so don't forget about it. So what we will do, first we will save the file. Okay, to save the file we will press the F10 key. F10 key is the shortcut key used to move in the tabs. Okay, so as you are as it is displaying here, so first we will go to the file tab. After file tab, let's go to the save. So basically the name of the file is right now hello.c. So let's say I have to change the name of the file into something else. So what we will do, we will go again in the file tab, go towards save as. Okay, so right now I have to give the name. So let's say we have given the name as intro.c. Okay, so .c is the extension used for C programming file. So make sure don't forget about it. Okay, so my file is saved into the intro.c. So next one. So right now what I have to do, I have to display the code. So for that, at the last we have to use getch function. So what is getch function? So getch function basically stops the output screen for some time. Stops the output screen for some time. So basically what it will do, it will stop the output screen of Turbo C++ compiler for some time. Okay, so right now I have returned it. I will show you each statement how it works. Okay, so let's start. So F2 key is used to save. So first one, we have to compile the program. For compiling the program, we use Alt plus F9 key to compile the program. So Alt and F9 key is used to compile the program. So it is compiled in front of you. Okay, press enter key. Right now I have to execute the code. So Control plus F9 key is used for execution. So answer is in front of you. Main thing is nothing but we have to learn about each statement instruction. What is the use of each statement? Okay, so I will explain you each topic in detailed manner, so need not worry. First, make sure to watch the previous video of data types and its different types, so that it will make you more clear understanding about what we are right now doing. Okay, so let's start with the further topic. So first one is clear screen function. So let's say what is the use of clear screen function? It is used to clear the output from the screen. So let's say I have commented out. I have commented out. So I am saving the file, compiling the file again, and executing the file. So the answer is in front of you. What just happened is, it is nothing but the previous output on the screen, right? जो previous output था screen के ऊपर का. So what happened basically is nothing but it has not erased, it has not been cleared from the output screen. So that's why we use the clear screen function to clear the output from the screen. So right now I will use the clear screen function again. We are saving the file again, compiling again, and executing it again. So answer is in front of you. The previous output has been erased from the screen. So next one is nothing but getch function. So getch function, what does it do? It stops the output screen for some time. So let's do one thing. We will stop it. We will comment it out. So what will happen? So as you have seen, right, the output screen just waited for some milliseconds and it disappeared. The output was not displayed clearly in front of us, right? So that's why we are using the getch function to display the output on the screen for some time. I'm using the getch function again so that you can see it clearly. So getch function is used to stop the output screen for some time. After pressing the enter key, it will be back on the screen. So if you have any doubts, please let me know in the comment section. Okay, so let's start with the further topic. So next one is nothing but, as you have learned about the printf function in C programming, so printf function is used to display the output on the screen. Printf function is the output function used in C program. So that's it for today's video. In next video, we are going to learn about what are escape sequence in C programming and what is an input function in C programming. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to please like, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.